Hey, hi, hello, it's me, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel, or my art channel, should I say. Today we're going to be drawing Animal Crossing characters as humans. I've done this once before a long time ago with a blue bear, and I'll put the picture on the screen, but this was like so long ago, and I only posted it to like Tumblr or something like that, and yeah. My art has changed a lot since then, and I really love seeing Animal Crossing villagers as people, so I thought, why not try it? I also made a video on my gaming channel of me turning Animal Crossing villagers into Miis, so I'll link that video down below as well. It'll either be in a pinned comment or in the description box, or both. And as you probably saw in the thumbnail, the first best boy we will be drawing is Dom. Okay, so I absolutely love Dom. He is beyond adorable. His little chin dimples get me every time I see them. Those things are the funniest things ever. He's a hardworking man, okay? I seriously wish I had him in New Horizons, but I don't. Your girl doesn't have $1 billion to spend on an Animal Crossing villager. I personally like Dom more than Raymond. Don't kill me, Raymond stans, please. But when I see Dom, I just see him as a thick dude that's really just so sweet, but also really tough, like a bro, you know, and he's just like a giant teddy bear, even though he's a giant sheep creature. And you know what I mean, but he would like kick butt if he needed to. He would like go kick. He would stand up for you, okay? And of course I couldn't leave his little horns out or his little rainbow t-shirt. I had to tie that in somehow, so I incorporated his rainbowness with the background too. I tried to give him super poofy hair, but nothing that was too overwhelming, and that is a little nod to his sheep self, his fluffiness. And of course I made him chunky AF because, oh my god, chunky man serving loyal baddie realness right now, okay? Like, Dom is the type of guy that would literally give you the world. He's sweet as frick. Spoiler alert, I turned Dom into a me because I couldn't control myself, and that me turned out so good. So if you want to see that, it would mean a lot to me. So this is how Dom's drawing is turning out, and I think it turned out pretty well. I really love how I drew him chunky because first, I'm not used to drawing guys, so drawing guys is super hard for me, but I really love the way that Dom turned out. He just looks, to me he looks like real, like that could be somebody, you know what I mean? At the very end I added some piercings, a little bandage, a tattoo that says sad boy, because I just see him as having like, being hardcore, okay? I see him as being a little bit hardcore because usually the most hardcore looking people are the sweetest, if that makes sense. So here's what the finished piece turned out like. I hope you enjoy it. I really had fun drawing Dom as a human. He is just a joy all around, to be honest. Okay, next. So of course I had to draw Celeste. Now I love Celeste, and I've always saw her as a super thick bitch that's really quiet and keeps to herself and loves the stars and space and all of that. But to be honest, I was like, we're gonna draw Celeste as a baddie, and I love how this turned out. Like, seriously, the background and everything with this, I'm so proud of this drawing, to be honest. So with Celeste, I gave her her signature pink bow. I tried to make her clothes look like her owl self, so her sleeves are big and flowy. It's like her wings, you know. And I also gave her short red hair. I don't know why I made it short, but I feel like it fits her so well. Like, imagine walking around in Animal Crossing, or would it be Human Crossing at this point? I don't know, but you know, and coming across Celeste like this, like a tall, thick, bad bitch that wants to tell you about the stars. A little night owl that will tell you about your horoscope. Like night owl as in she's just up all night, you know what I mean? Loves being awake when the moon is out. Tells you about your horoscope and points out all of the constellations. Gives you DIY recipes out of the kindness of her heart. Like GF goals. She's the girlfriend we all need. But anyways, for the background I made it super space theme and I just really love how it turned out. I drew some little constellations, the little heart thing I made up. I drew the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, and I also drew, I believe it was the Cancer horoscope, and I don't remember what the other one was, to be honest. It was just one that I randomly picked out because it was the easiest. So this is how Celeste turned out. I really, really adore how she turned out. I love this drawing. I can totally just see it as her. I don't know, this style that I have like combined all of my this is a different video by the way, but I've combined like all of my art styles into one to create this art style. So I'm loving it right now anyways. But yes, this is what she turned out to like. Now we got our girl Blue Bear, and now this is like a redraw for me, but at the same time it's a new drawing. But yes, years ago I drew Blue Bear as a human, and wow, it did not turn out great, but I had the right idea going, to be honest. So for Blue Bear, I made her live her pop star dream and made her a little pop singer looking like she's happy AF to be performing in front of all of her fans and just living her best life. For those of you who don't know, Blue Bear is like super just wants to be a pop star. I think it's her personality type, but she wants to be famous, okay? I gave her twin buns and made her hair blue, and then the twin buns are a bit of a hint to her bear cub self. And oh my god, I really love the pose with this because it's so hard for me to get movement out of a pose. I'm not used to drawing bodies anymore, or just in general, to be honest. So I really like this pose a lot. To make something that looks so different than what I am usually drawing. I don't know, I just really love it, and I've missed drawing hands. I know a lot of people don't like drawing hands, but sometimes I really enjoy it. For her background, I tried to make it look flashy and like she was sparkling with all of the photo flashes going on at her bomb AF concert, and I think Blue Bear would be the most adorable pop star ever and would be really confident and make other people feel loved and proud of themselves. She's such a sweet character, and she's always been my favorite Animal Crossing character since Wild World, which by the way was my first Animal Crossing game. But there's just something about Blue Bear that is so special, and she's just now kind of getting a little bit more popular, and I'm just like, guys, how have you never known about Blue Bear? And it reminds me of all of the new players that are coming in and discovering all of this stuff about Animal Crossing or things that they didn't know existed in the past games, and I'm just like, my dudes, play some of the past games so you can get some of the experience from the other titles, because like, I'm sure that there were people out there that didn't know that you could dive or meet Pascal in the water, and it's just like crazy to me that Animal Crossing just now added that. But anyways, we're off subject. So let's get on to the last drawing. Lastly, I drew Isabelle. Of course, I had to add my girl Isabelle. When I saw the mad hate that she was getting on Twitter for taking over for Tom Nook, I was like, why does everyone hate Isabelle so much? I almost said Isabelle because that's just how I say her name in real life. Isabelle. Does anybody else do that? It's been a habit for me for years now. Isabelle. But anyways, she's such an adorable like puppy, and come on, she's doing her best. And she's such a sweet, innocent character. I could go on and on about that, to be honest, but I made her hair half up and half down, and the half up part is like a little bun, and it's blonde as frick, of course. I can just see her in a game that is the human form of Animal Crossing, just being the best assistant ever, and being so helpful and kind, and just being there for you no matter what. Like, more than just a work partner, but like a small, quiet best friend. I've always enjoyed Isabelle's character since she was brought into New Leaf. She was a bit annoying in New Leaf, of course, because of how you couldn't place things. She wouldn't let you do the things that you really wanted to, but that's not her fault. That's Nintendo's fault, so blame Nintendo. Overall, Isabelle's character is just so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. I just really love Isabelle. Leave her alone. She's doing her best. Please don't be mean to her on her little Twitter account. It's just funny to me because I see people and they're just like, I hate you, bring back Tom Nook. And I'm like, remember when everybody hated Tom Nook? Do you guys remember that? Because like that was a thing. It really was. Tom Nook used to be the devil. Okay, people used to hate Tom Nook more than they hated Mr. Rossetti, which is saying something. But now everybody loves Tom Nook and thinks that he's best boy. And now Isabelle, poor Isabelle. I feel so bad for her. This is how her illustration came out, and I made it look like she is in the opening scene of Animal Crossing New Leaf, where she's like, hey, what you doing? And how it's like all black and smoky, and she's loading your game up and stuff. And yeah, that's it. I illustrated Dom, Celeste, Blue Bear, and Isabelle. I had a blast with this. I'll have a video explaining my art style soon, because you might notice that it's a bit different, and like I said earlier on in the video, it is. I literally combined all of my art styles to make one style, and it's like the love child of my chibi art style and my semi-realism art style, and it's great, and I love it so much because it's so different, and I can draw clothes and hands and bodies, and I can just experiment, and that's wonderful because there's such limitations with the portrait style that I did and then the chibi art style, and now I can like mix it together and mush it and have fun. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be doing more of these because I just had fun with this. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Definitely go check out my gaming channel. I know that most of you are here from that anyways, but just saying, if you didn't know it's there in the description box. Okay, so I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Love you. Bye bye. Smooch.